Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media users found on the public domain and are fair use and fair dealings.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing well, hope you're all staying healthy under the given climate. Sorry I've been a bit quiet. Obviously this week is a tense time for most people in the UK because we don't know what's going on from day to day. I'm not allowed to say the word, but we all know what the word is. The reason I'm not allowed to say the word is my last video, apparently if you say the word, you get put into YouTube money prison. And unfortunately, due to YouTube not having a lot of staff available at the moment, again, given due to the current climate, they don't have people available to manually review videos, which means once a video goes into money prison, it stays there, which has put the fear of God in me, because as some of you know that follow me, have followed me for some time, since January, this has been my only job. It's not that I'm intending to become an influencer or a huge personality online, but it was just, I was sticking doing this. I was earning the same money as I was in an office until I found a job that I really wanted to do rather than just doing a job because I had to. So obviously it's very worrying because if I don't earn money from videos, it's not like I can go out and get an office job at the moment. So I'm a bit stressed. My husband and I have been going through things and because he's still having to work. So it's a bit stressful. The reason I'm wearing this is because today is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. I was supposed to be having dinner with friends and family tonight. That's been cancelled. I was seeing my mum on Mother's Day and my mother-in-law, but that's been cancelled. My wedding anniversary at the end of the month, that's been cancelled. So it's, I know I'm laughing about it, and I know people would be like, oh, people are dying, you shouldn't really joke and stuff, but I think you need to have a bit of humour. People need to smile in situations like this. There were comedians all throughout the two world wars and stuff making people laugh and smile, and I think that if you lose laughter, if you lose having a sense of humour over things, then what's left apart from absolute fear and probably crying into your massive pack of toilet rolls. So anyway, on with the video. I was supposed to be doing a Princess Anne one. It's all written out, but until I can work out what buzzwords put me in money prison, I was a bit worried about it. So because it's a long video and I've done a lot of research on it and stuff, and I've got to put a lot of media to it. This is like a short video, so we're just testing the water basically. YouTube, please. So obviously this particular bug that's going around, shall we say, let's see if I get away with the word bug, has affected a lot of people. It's been spoken about in magazines and newspapers that Meghan is enforcing very, very, very strict rules on the security team that they have in Canada. There's lots of questions here. One, it's been spoken about by lots of social media people, and even I think it was Rebel News covered it, about the fact that that mansion is empty. They're not there. They are in Canada, however, somewhere. She's enforcing them to have strict hygiene practices around Archie, only a select few. So I'm like, well, does that mean that the 12 people that you have working for you as security detail are allowed to go home to their families? Because I'm pretty sure most of them are going to be British with families in the UK. Because they're completely self-isolating at the moment, does that mean that they can have less people there? It'd be interesting to know if they are still being forced. It's not like they can rotate because obviously Canada has shut its borders to non-Canadians and Americans. So Harry's stuck there. But I do find it a little bit hypocritical given that Meghan recently flew over from Canada. Obviously she's come in by private jet. I think we all know this by now. But she has come over and she has been doing the rounds. Obviously she went to all of those events with Harry and meeting people and greeting people. And I wonder how seriously she's taking this, because it's funny how she's taken it so seriously now she's back in Canada around Archie, but she was the only person that went against the rules at the Commonwealth Service, was hugging children, was hugging Alexandra Burke, was stroking old Anthony Joshua's arm. Can't blame her, to be fair. He's a big lad, isn't he? And she was the one that was going against those rules. And then she's obviously left England and gone straight back. And then immediately stories where Meghan was talking about she's going out hiking with Archie for 2-hour kind of walks. And it has you scratching your head a bit, because it's like, well, if you're taking the bug so seriously, if you're taking the warnings so seriously, then why didn't you show that kind of same respect to the people at the Commonwealth Service? I just find it, as I said, hypocritical that, you know, her staff are under these strict rules, but she didn't show the same for other people's children when she was in the service. On top of this, it was rumoured, and I have read several places, that she shared a jet flight home to coincide, shared private jet with the Canadian Prime Minister's wife, Sophie Trudeau, and Sophie has tested positive. Now, where this kind of tax on is on, I think it was the 4th of March, she had a meeting or a conference where she met Lewis Hamilton, Idris Elba. Guess what? He's now tested positive. Lewis Hamilton, I don't know if he's been tested, but guess who was hugging Lewis Hamilton a few days after? So there are serious connections of people that are definitely have got the bug, and people that, you know, Harry is then around the Queen. It's all questions I'm asking, because I'm like, well, does the bug know it's Harry and Meghan? Does the bug maybe not like Harry and Meghan? I mean, they're pretty much not liked worldwide these days. Maybe the bug knows to leave these two. So naturally, with them being back in Canada, we had an Instagram post about showing compassion and kindness to others, you know, and just the typical gooey word salad, not really saying anything, just jumbling words together, sticking sugar all over it. And it's just, yes, absolutely, the message needs to go out there. I said it myself, show kindness to people in your community, stick together, help each other. It was just a word salad, and I find it funny how, given she's treated her father, who does actually have health issues, I don't know if Mexico's been affected by the bug yet. It's a hot climate, which I've been reading, these countries seem to not be as heavily affected. But Harry's now apparently worried about his grandparents, and I'm thinking, well, you weren't that worried about bothering to spend time with them and see them at Christmas last summer. You weren't worried about, you know, bringing Archie over to see them. And now I think he can leave Canada to be with his family, but he won't be able to get back in. So Harry would face a very, very tough choice if the Queen or Prince Philip got sick. And naturally, it was of no coincidence, I'm pretty sure. It came out the same day that Prince William gave his announcement as being the first member of the royal family to address the crisis that is hitting the nation. He was promoting the National Emergency Trust. And yeah, it's the perfect timing for it, isn't it? I don't know if they've got insiders that turn around and say, quick, we can steal the thunder for another member of the royal family. Who knows at this point? But it's certainly funny how, given this has been going on for the number of weeks, affected their friends, being Sophie Trudeau, that they picked the same day that William puts out his announcement about the National Emergency Trust. I don't think these two are ever going to stop doing this. It doesn't matter what it is. It's almost like every headline, they've got to get themselves in it somehow. You know, Harry's stressed about his grandparents, that puts him on the map. You know, Meghan's worried about Archie, that puts him on the map. It's like, this is a bug that's affecting the world, yet you're still finding ways to get yourself in the headlines. Absolutely shocking, but not at all surprising. I'd imagine they are also stressed about the monetary sort of issues this is going to cause as well, though, because they can't jet set around the world giving these kind of like speeches that Harry was intending to do to all of the big banks. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe they can orchestrate their global love of the world and their global empire that they're intending to build, because you know the word global's going in there, Sussex Global. That's why they've probably used the word global a couple of times in their recent quotes on their Instagram. And yes, they'll see if they can set up a caring and loving global Sussex online business. That's certainly going to save most of us from self-isolation insanity, isn't it? So I'm going to end this video on a quick little clip of what people are getting up to in self-isolation. Hats off to this guy. I dread to think what we're all going to be up to in a couple of months. So for everyone that's really stressed and stuff, keep smiling. I'll keep doing videos on members of the royal family. There's quite a few videos that I've had in the pipelines about members that we don't really hear about and stuff. But yeah, I'm just going to nip back and forth, do little videos, talk about what's going on in the news, and hopefully not get put in money prison. So I'm going to enjoy my birthday today. I'm actually walking into town with my stepdad because I don't want to catch the bus. One, it's mainly elderly people that are catching the buses, and two, lots of germs. My mother-in-law is a dental hygienist, so I've got medical gloves, I've got masks, I've got sanitizer, so I am being very sensible. My stepdad's fit and healthy, and he's the same. So no hugging, no kissing, but we are going to walk into town. I've got to go to Boots and just pick up some bits and bobs. Earplugs, mainly because my husband snores like a freight train. And if we're going to be stuck together in the coming weeks, I need to be able to sleep or I might commit murder. So, Other than that, I think we're just going to wander around, pick up some bits that we need to before everything gets shut down, which looks like it is impending this weekend. The army have supposedly been drafted in and ready and waiting to enforce kind of, I guess, like martial law like these other countries. But fear not, people, shops will remain open. Even countries that have been really badly hit by the bug, such as Italy, Spain, they've still got shops open. There are strict rules. Everyone stay calm, everyone have a laugh, everyone take up a new hobby. Start reading, start painting. Find your pencils and your drawing pad that you haven't got out in months or years, and just, yeah, I guess we can start having a look at things that we do to fill our time that are indoors to stop us from all going bonkers. So I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, take care for now. Bye.